In this video, I'll compare the specifications of the M2 Pro and M2 Max to determine which one is better. Both of these devices come from Apple. The M2 Pro Mac has up to 12 CPU cores, while the M2 Max has a default of 12 CPU cores, so M2 Max can handle more demanding tasks with ease. The M2 Pro has 40 billion transistors, and the M2 Max has 67 billion, so M2 Max is able to perform more complex tasks more quickly than M2 Pro. The M2 Pro Mac can handle a maximum of 19 GPU cores, while the M2 Max can support up to 38 GPU cores. So, M2 Pro Max is better suited for graphics-intensive tasks such as video editing, 3D rendering, machine learning, etc. The M2 Pro has a maximum memory bandwidth of 200 GB per second, while the M2 Max supports up to 400 GB per second. So, M2 Max is able to access and process data more quickly than M2 Pro. The M2 Pro can support up to 32 GB of memory, while the M2 Max can support up to 96 GB. So, if you install high memory, then it can handle more demanding tasks like video editing, 3D rendering, running multiple virtual memories simultaneously. Both of them can have a maximum SSD storage of 8 TB. The M2 Max has 2 video encode engines and 2 ProRes encode engines, but the M2 Pro has only 1 video encode engine and a ProRes encode engine. This means that M2 Max is able to encode videos more quickly, especially high-resolution and complex videos, than M2 Pro. M2 Pro is good choice for general use like browsing, using office application, light video editing, 3D rendering, software development with medium codebases, running few virtual machines simultaneously. But if you want to use as professional video editing, 3D rendering, running multiple virtual machines simultaneously, wants to work on large datasets, then M2 Max is recommended. Ultimately, your choice depends on what you need and what you can afford. This much for today. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.